Before the first second ever passed, before light could travel, before space could stretch, there was no time. But if there was no time, what did before even mean? It's a question that seems impossible to ask, yet it might hold the deepest truth about where everything began. Scientists say time itself began with the Big Bang, around 13.8 billion years ago. That event didn't just fill space with matter and light, it created space and time themselves. There was no before, because before is a word that depends on time already existing. It's like asking what's north of the North Pole. The question itself breaks down, and yet we still ask it, because something, somehow, must have triggered the beginning. To understand this mystery, we have to first understand what time really is. In physics, time isn't a constant flow, it's a dimension, one that stretches, bends, and slows depending on gravity and motion. Einstein's theory of relativity revealed that time and space are woven together into a single fabric, spacetime. When you move through space, you also move through time. When gravity grows stronger, time slows down. And at the beginning of the universe, gravity and energy were infinite, meaning time itself might have stopped being meaningful. So what was the universe like before time existed? Some physicists believe there was no before at all. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space, but the expansion of space itself. Imagine blowing up a balloon. As it expands, every point on its surface moves away from every other point. There's no center. The expansion happens everywhere at once. Now imagine that surface is not just space, but time as well. The Big Bang was the moment that surface began to exist. There was no edge, no outside, no ticking clock waiting to start. Time didn't begin in the universe. The universe began with time. But some theories suggest that before the Big Bang, there might have been something. Not time as we know it, but a kind of timeless state. A sea of quantum fluctuations, fields of pure energy bubbling with potential. According to quantum cosmology, the universe could have emerged from this timeless quantum field through random chance, like a wave rising from a still ocean. In this view, before the Big Bang was a realm without time or cause, a place where everything that could happen already existed as probability. Time didn't flow. It emerged when the universe expanded enough for cause and effect to make sense. Another idea suggests the universe is part of a cycle, a never-ending rhythm of expansion and collapse. When one universe ends in a big crunch, it could rebound into a new Big Bang. In that case, what we call the beginning of time is just one beat in an infinite cosmic heartbeat. Each cycle erases and recreates time, meaning that there was something before, but it wasn't our time. It was another version, another phase, in a loop that never ends. Others take it even further. They suggest the universe might not have a beginning at all. Stephen Hawking once proposed a no-boundary model of the universe. In his view, the Big Bang wasn't a singular point, but a smooth curve, where time slowly transitions from being space-like to time-like. In simple terms, it means time didn't start. It just turned on. There was no sharp edge, no moment of creation, just a change in dimension. Like dawn breaking over a dark horizon, time wasn't born. It appeared gradually as the universe unfolded. But here's the paradox. If time began with the Big Bang, then asking what came before is like asking what's outside of existence itself. Maybe that's why some physicists think before isn't the right question. Instead of asking what caused time, we should ask why the universe follows time at all. Why does reality flow from past to future instead of both ways at once? The laws of physics themselves don't care which direction time moves. But somehow, the universe chose a direction: forward. Entropy, the measure of disorder, may be the reason. At the Big Bang, everything was perfectly ordered, and as entropy increases, time begins to move. So maybe time isn't a fundamental thing. Maybe it's a consequence of change. No change, no time. Think about it. If everything in the universe froze, no particles moving, no atoms vibrating, no light traveling, then nothing could measure time. Without change, time becomes meaningless. So maybe before time wasn't a place or a moment, but a state, a perfectly still universe, silent and unchanging, waiting for the first ripple of motion to create the concept of before and after. And that ripple, that could be what we call the Big Bang. But what if time has always existed? What if there was never a true beginning, only transitions? In that case, the Big Bang wasn't the birth of the universe, but just a transformation, a phase change in a reality that has no start or end. Some quantum gravity theories even suggest that time might be an illusion, a construct that emerges from relationships between events. If that's true, then the question what came before time is like asking what's north of the North Pole, a question that dissolves when you understand the map. And yet, the human mind can't help but ask it. Because time isn't just physics, it's how we exist. We live inside it, move through it, define ourselves by it. We remember the past and imagine the future. Without time, there would be no us. So when we ask what came before time, we're really asking what came before existence itself. Was there a consciousness, a pattern, a cause beyond physics? Or was there only stillness, waiting to become motion? No one knows the answer. Maybe we never will. But that's the beauty of it. Because somewhere between the equations and the wonder, we find the same truth the universe has whispered since the beginning. That existence itself may be the question, and time is simply how it answers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to WiseUse, because every moment you spend wondering is a moment where the universe remembers how to begin.